Where are we, Dan?
We're in the British Virgin Islands, and behind us is Virgin Gorda. You can see it's volcanic. It's got a big mountain on top.
Okay, are all the islands in this chain volcanic?
All but one. There's a reef island called Anegada, and we're actually headed straight for it, but you can't see it because it's so low to the sea.
Okay, and roughly what speed are we making, Dan?
5.3 knots, so exactly.
Okay, 5.3 knots.
Yeah.
And how many sails does this boat have?
Just 2 sails, so it's got a mainsail and a Jeanneau, which is a larger foresail, but we only have about a third of it out right now, so I guess we're kind of using it as a jib.
And how did we get here from North Carolina?
By plane.
Okay, and we connected through
San Juan, and then we got on a Cessna 406, a 40-year-old piston twin-engine plane with like 6 other people. I sat in the co-pilot seat, which I always like doing on those.
Okay.
We got here in about 30 minutes from San Juan. It was probably 80 miles.
Okay, and which port are we making for tonight?
Good question. So you probably heard of Necker Island, where Sir Richard Branson has a compound. So we will be going towards that, but not all the way, to get into Leverick Bay, where we have a mooring ball reserved for the evening, where Leverick has full services, so we'll be able to top up on any fuel or water, and probably go ashore and eat out tonight. We've been eating in, or cooking on the boat for all of our meals so far.
Cooking on the boat? Huh.
Yeah,
Cooking on the boat. Oh, cooking on the boat, yeah. Okay, I see. Cooking on the boat.
So yeah, the boat has 2 cooking units. It has a propane stove with 2 burners and an oven. It also has a grill. Unfortunately, even though we do have propane for the oven and the burners below deck, we don't have propane hooked up to the grill. We're not. So it's a charcoal grill.
Charcoal grill, okay.
Yeah, so we purchased some charcoal and did the whole wait an hour thing for the briquettes to warm up and cook some hamburgers that didn't come out that great, but we tried it.
Okay, and around here we've got the island called Seal Dog. That's right there, Seal Dogs. And what are we going to do as we pass Seal Dogs?
Not hit them?
That's a good start. Yeah. I always like that.
That's okay. We're in very deep water, so and we're not going to be getting close to them. The wind changed a little bit on us in our favor, so actually we weren't going to get a little close, but yeah, now we're not going to be close at all. So we'll safely go by them on our starboard side and continue moving upwind, close haul to we'll have to make a tack to head towards Leverick Bay, because we're going to have to go to the east here once we get past Virgin Gorda.
That's right. Okay, thanks very much, Dan.
Sure.
I hope you have a good sail.
All right.
Your cameraman also hopes to survive this.
Okay. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
What are you up to, David?
We're still heading into Virgin Gorda. We were heading north on a really comfortable close reach. Got a little more choppy. We were in a fairly melodramatic situation a few minutes ago, with the boat heeled over pretty good, but it's all good fun. It's what we came out here for, you know? It's the challenge of it.
So what do you do if the boat heels over a lot? Is there anything you can do to make it more comfortable?
You can depower the sails a little, let out the main or something, or head slightly up into the dead zone. Those are typical things you can do to try and bring it back under control. Actually, we can go a couple of degrees closer. We have an autopilot right here. We've got the main sheet on this winch over here, the jib sheet on that winch to leeward. So yeah, all set up to do a couple more tacks and get into Virgin Gorda.
So we thought we were going to do one tack. We used some computer routing software. What happened?
Oh yeah. Well, this boat doesn't point as close as the software thinks it will, so you know we have to make more tacks than we would like. There's a catamaran way back there. He's been tacking along with us. His tacks are not as good as ours. His pointing seems to be poorer than ours. And then there's a catamaran here who's just given up and he's just motoring. So, you know, I guess he's had enough for the day. He just wants to get to the bar.
There you go. All right. Sounds good.
Okay. Do you want to take a quick look at Virgin Gorda over there? That's where we're headed. Where are we, Dan?
So we're on abandoned island with the BVI.
Yeah.
There's 2 palm trees.
Okay. Yeah, there they are.
It's supposed to be like a picturesque Caribbean fantasy.
Right.
So we got here by our dinghy. And I don't really know how to beach a dinghy. I did it the best I could, and that was just when we got to the end here. I looked towards the engine, turned it off, pulled it up, and we hit the beach. So I guess that's how you do it.
I guess you did it all right.
I'm not going to try it again.
And what are the currents like around the island?
Kind of scary. If you can see, the water gets pushed all in here, and there's reefs up there, so a ship could get pulled in, or a swimmer.
Yeah, pretty scary, but beautiful blue waters, right? Sandy Spit. Okay. Cheers, Dan.
So where are we, David?
We're on a charter boat, Jeanneau 389. We are traveling south from Anegada, where we spent 2 nights. We're traveling back to the main island group in the Drake Passage. And let's see, the boat, it's sort of a typical European design modern charter boat with a very wide cockpit with 2 wheels. This stern platform is a fold-down swim platform. So it's a very practical and roomy design for a charter. It's not necessarily what you would want for crossing oceans. On the starboard side, you've got a pair of gauges, one for autopilot and one for wind speed and stuff like that. On the port side, you've got a duplicate wheel, but on the port side, you don't have the engine control. It's of course like the diesel. You don't have the engine control on this side, and you only have the autopilot gauge. You don't have all of the other instruments. There's a winch on each side, back at the wheels. There's also one winch on each side at the companionway. There are no cockpit cushions. Instead, they've got these Japanese Zaisu style seats, which are much more practical, I think. Right now, we're doing between 6 and 7 knots, and on a beam reach. You can see there the chart plotter on the boat, and that's in winds that are hitting us on our side, and it's about 15 to 18 knots of apparent wind there. So we're very comfortable on this point of sail. Nice beam reach, 1 reef in the main. The jib, which is on a furler, is only about half deployed. The boat is super comfortable. The autopilot is barely having to apply any rudder at all to hold our desired course, which is very nice. And it's just a really comfortable sail back towards the boat has a VHF marine radio, but that's down at the chart table, so we're using our handheld up here on deck. We have a couple of two-way radios that we use when one person's at the helm and the other one is sail handling on the foredeck. And then we also have our trusty Garmin handheld GPS here. This is a marine GPS with some basic charts, and you can see it's taking us to our next waypoint and giving us a nice readout of our details there.